Hi, I'm Dana, VP of Marketing at SafeBreach, and I'm here in the beautiful San Francisco offices of Visa with Chris Weber, Security Strategist
Hello.
at SafeBreach, and Glen Jones,
Hi.
Senior Director of Risk and Authentication Products at Visa. Welcome, you guys.
Thanks.
What a beautiful view, Glen.
It's great, yeah. Custom made for you today.
Thank you.
It's quite lovely.
Well, we're very excited about a recent announcement, our integration between SafeBreach and Visa Threat Intelligence, but we do get a lot of questions about Visa Threat Intel and how it actually works on the back end. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to try to answer some of the questions that we've gotten. So I think the first is with regards to payment data security. Most of the time people think that it's related to fraud. When you get a call from your credit card company that your card's been compromised, what's actually happening on the back end?
So quite a number of things actually. What we see is it's quite often that the fraud, when it does happen, is the result of a breach that may have taken place months prior to that. So what we're trying to do with Visa Threat Intelligence is outline all of the various ways in which the cyber criminals are attacking, and with the knowledge of how all these breaches are taking place, and the forensic level details about the who, what, why, where, how behind all of the breaches, it's a really good shot at detecting and preventing future payment card theft using the knowledge of all of the historical and ongoing breaches that Visa is aware of.
Got it. And can you give some examples of what an indicator would look like?
Sure. We have a number of different types of indicators. Most of them involve things like command and control infrastructure for cyber criminal groups,
Right.
attacking sites and locations where attacks are being originated from. A lot of information is available about the tools and techniques that the criminals are using to gain initial access, to expand that access, and to remain undetected for as long as they can. And then finally, information that relates to where card data is exfiltrated to, sent to, off on the internet.
Got it. And Chris, how is SafeBreach using these indicators in our platform?
Well, it's actually a perfect setup. Basically, everything that you've just described, from getting in, moving laterally, and then exfiltrating data, that information can be simulated through the SafeBreach platform to see if defenses are ready to stop those attacks, or if additional work or configuration needs to be done to stay ahead of these kind of payment-related attacks.
Got it. And in most cases, do attackers tend to use the same techniques over and over again?
They do. It's quite common. There's some variability to that, so they might use a slightly different or modified version of malware in an effort to remain undetected. But the more common threats that we track, some of them specialize in certain types of retailers, some of them in hotels and hospitality, others in various other types of organizations. And many of those threat actors and those campaigns use the same formula over and over and over again. So there might be some elements that are different, but others that remain the same.
Got it. And this transformation of the IoCs to breach methods, it's all automated. So when Visa adds new IoCs, they're automatically added to the SafeBreach playbook.
Yeah, the hacker's playbook is expanded automatically whenever new intelligence comes through. Just like when our own team develops new methods, they're automatically added to the playbook, and our customers have nothing to do in order to add those to their validation that they're running all the time, so they can make sure they're staying ahead of the newest and most cutting-edge attacks.
So simulating an indicator from Visa Threat Intelligence to validate controls is much, much more actionable for a payment data merchant than just trying to pour through a lot of information, threat intelligence information.
Absolutely. I think that's the power of automation in this kind of attack, is it doesn't take the manual, like you say, pouring through information and trying to say, well, this might be a risk to us because of our industry or our vertical, or going through just general IoCs. It's all automated, it's all running, and no false positives. It basically either will happen or not, depending on whether your defense has blocked a specific attack or didn't. There's no guessing, there's no manual creating of attacks. It's automatically run, and the results are 100% valid.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Glen.
Thank you.
And hopefully we answered all the questions you may have had on the SafeBreach and Visa Threat Intelligence integration. Thanks for watching.